and blessings to all of God's children. I got one here for you today. It's Proverbs 23, verses 4 through 7. King James Version of the Bible. Let me go on one next. Labor not to be rich. Cease from thine own wisdom. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. One more time. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. Okay. It says, labor not to be rich. But wait a minute, I got to chase that bag. What's going on with that? Well, here's the situation here. Chasing that bag, as they say, I don't care how hard you chase it. More money, more problems. And if you're not careful in having money management, this is something else we all need to work on. You never can get too much money management information. I mean, things are constantly happening. I mean, everything is up in the air now. I mean, just to look at the way inflation is overwhelming out here now. You know, you better have some type of inner comprehension of how to manage your funds. Okay. But here's the whole thing. It says, cease from thine own wisdom. There's another scripture that said, lean not upon thy own understanding. And here's the whole thing with that. God, the supreme being, the supreme creator of all things, is the best of knowers. If you create a thing, the thing cannot know itself better than the creator. So this is what we're missing in it a whole lot. We're getting too involved in some things rather than seeing how a drop of water, whether it's on the table or in the ocean, it's still a drop of water. And if we come from this same fabric, we're already hardwired to do right. But see, this thing about our mind, and in this last verse it says, for so he thinketh in their heart. We don't think in our brain. Thinking goes on in our mind. Have you ever asked yourself, where's your mind? And see, this is why I said reading scriptures or seeing yourself in events or things that happen and being honest with yourself and making honest diagnosis of what it is and taking the proper actions. See, everything in the material world, and let me say this right here. Everything in the material world, this manifest world, began with a thought. Everything. I mean, it all came from a thought. In scripture, they speak of the Logos. They say the Logos was Christ. And Christ was the pure representation of the sum total of the works of a perfect creator. See, I don't understand people talking about God, and then when you talk about him, you sound like, well, God, he's making all these mistakes. He don't know what he's doing. He operating the universe on a string. I mean, why do you even entertain that type of stuff? Either it is or it ain't, man. You know, they had a saying back in the, I think it was a song, is you is or is you ain't. And either you're seeing God as El Shaddai, Almighty, omnipotent, omnipresent. You know, you got to understand that we as human beings think. Only God knows. And that knowledge, that wisdom, when it comes to us, it doesn't belong to us. I mean, we get all hyped up and thinking certain people, no. Ain't nothing but old bag of bones walking around here, passing gas and you know, other types of things. Human things. And I'm not talking about this. I mean, that's what you do. Do it right. Don't come stand around people and do it and act like you didn't. But I digress. The fact of the matter, everything in creation has a wobble in it. It's some imperfection. I don't care what you think, how fine he is, how fine she is. There's something going on there. You hear me? So I pray I said something here, and we use this scripture. And you read this, go to Proverbs 23, 4 through 7, King James Version. And I pray that reveals something in you. As Christ is described in the book of John as the Logos, listen, these words, it's like being a farmer. You plant the seed, and you do it, you tend to it, you be mindful of it every day. And when it bears fruit, check out the fruit. Just be honest with yourself. You ain't got to tell a whole lot of folks about it. Make your corrections, man. And I pray you're blessed to find whose you are and who you are. One love.